back to another episode of Dumb Luck, the series in which I take Chaos decks through campaigns. So we are, oh my word, it has been some time, but we are going back to Jenny Barnes, who was so long ago, I couldn't even remember what happened. I had a look at the campaign log. It turns out we didn't have a great time of it. We've managed to pick up 1 mental and 1 physical trauma. We got a tablet in the bag, which has come from the fact that we let the students die. And we haven't rescued anybody. And we have got Armitage, which is great. But yeah, so not the most wonderful start. However, I do remember this being one of the most exciting plays, because this is the deck that almost beat the experiment. And how different would life be if that last token pool had been a success? It wasn't, so on we go. So out of all the decks I've seen, this is the most crazy. I'll just go through some of the cards that we've got in this deck. Of course, we have some desperate skills. Emergency Cash, I mean, you know, she's not bad for old Cash, is Jenny, but yeah, all right, fine. Thermos, I've still got my Thermos joke. I'm going to save it for when I play the Thermos, so there's something to look forward to, nothing else. Fine clothes, of course, cook cream, yeah. The Familiar Spirit, there's a great highlight from the casino where I set the Familiar Spirit to go and chat at the bar. Daredevil, which is a great card if you've got lots of rogue skills in your deck. I have 0 rogue skills in my deck, apart from Daredevil itself. However, we did use this to loop the deck, and I think a couple of Mythos phases later we picked up Beyond the Veil, which would have been just an amazing pro play if I'd intended it and it wasn't a complete accident. So very, very nice. Sleight of Hand started off very useless, apart from sleight of hand in my Thermos, until this little beauty popped up in my upgrade. So I'm absolutely chuffed by that. So hopefully we'll get to see that. Hopefully this card won't go. 2 Narrow Escapes. You know, Narrow Escapes is my absolute favourite. Intel Report, I'll talk about Intel Report when we get to the museum. Faustian Bargain, more money. Elusive, recently twice debuted. I shall just be playing the normal one. Dare Maneuver was a bit nothing. You Owe Me One is, of course, a Dumb Luck classic. And, of course, 2 copies of Let God Sort Them Out, which, again, almost hit. Do you know what? I would happily lose the campaign if I could make that hit once. Got 2 copies. Lonnie Ritter did some work. Leo DeLuca, though, was absolutely the boss. He always has been since the core set. So hopefully we'll see him. Leather Jacket, very nice. Dark Ritual. Forget about Dark Ritual. Hand of Fate, really, really like this card. Really hoping to see this get some action in the museum. Resourceful, I mean, you know, one of the best skills in the game. Absolutely useless because I've got no other survivor cards. It's terrible. Logical Reasoning, why not? And Astounding Revelation. I can't remember whether I've got anything that searches my deck. I can't really be bothered to check. I do apologise. Right, okay, so here's the deal. Oh, there's our upgrades there in camera. Yeah, Treasure Hunt I was really chuffed with. Fence, I mean, I guess, no, not really. I mean, it has got Leo DeLuca flavour text. Do you think that is Leo DeLuca in the picture? What does he say? Don't worry, I know a guy. Interesting. It's got a bag of snakes. It's probably not snakes, is it? Right, okay, here we go. So, we have got 5 experience to spend. If you have never seen Dumb Luck before, where have you been? But more importantly, this is how we do it. This is every single card that Jenny can take based on 5 experience. So no golden pocket watch in there. And we just do it by random. I'm thinking going ahead to Carcosa, if we make it to Carcosa, I think the rule I'll change this time round is I will choose the cards that I lose. But that's not how I've started the game. So that's not how I'm going to end the game. Let's go 5 experience. What I'd really like here is 1 bonkers card. It's Burglary. It's more way for Jenny Barnes, the richest woman in the world, to get money. Okay, fine, why not? Has got 2 intellect icons. Exhaust, Burglary. Investigate. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, gain 2 resources plus 1 additional resource for each point you succeed by, to a maximum of 3 resources. Okay, well, we have got a little bit of +2 tech in there now. We could use Elicit to play it. That seems a little bit forced, but there we go. We got a nice little. Actually, we got a lot of Elicit going on. Okay, here we go. Who'd have thought? Right, we've got 3 experience left. What have we got? Oh yeah, I remember what I meant to say. I've included return to. Oh, we cover it over. I've included return to TCU, which I realise isn't out in a lot of places at the moment. So for all our international viewers, that might have just been a bit of a spoiler. Anyway, I'm now going to remove my hand and read it anyway. It's only a player card. Let's see what it does. The Fool. When you play a card, do you know what, it's more economy. Okay, so right. Okay, so this is a tarot card. It takes up the tarot slot, which I don't have no competition for whatsoever. It costs 3 to play. When you play a card, exhaust the Fool, 0. Give it its full title, the Fool 0. Reduce that card's cost by 1. Okay, fine. I like that. It's good. When the game begins, if the Fool is in your opening hand, put it into play. Well, let me just be honest. There could have been worse, but not much. All right. Okay, so we've got 2 economy cards in our Jenny deck. It's not really what we wanted. So cards I'd like to see flying out now are probably economy cards. Let's see what we lose. Oh my God, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that's happened. I cannot believe that's happened. Right, let me explain that little breakdown. This card essentially breaks the museum. Because the last job is to get the 2 clues in the restricted section, and you cannot get them if the hunting horror is there. However, it says you can't investigate while the hunting horror is there. It doesn't say you can't collect clues. So actually, if you could slip away, which is a card I have, nip back to the museum halls and then just play the full 6 of this, which, blimmin', if anyone can afford it, blimmin' Jenny can, then that would have been sick, but it's not happening, so it's gone. Oh, okay. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Okay. See you later, familiar spirit. Yeah. Just a bit of a. Hey, I've got nothing against the card. I think that cat looks fancy with its fascinator. However, it wasn't doing anything for me. Apart from it did get those 2 clues. Thou art wholly unworthy, but I shall serve thee for now, or not, as the case may be. Okay. I've got allies for days as well, so that's not the end of the world. All right. Yeah, I think I've been a little bit harshly done by there, but that's okay. All right, they're gone. They're going in. So I've now got to completely rethink my strategy for the museum. My strategy was to look for the intel report. It's now gone. So who knows what's going to happen? All right, okay, so I will see you very shortly in the museum. And I'll talk about the museum in a bit more detail then. All right, guys, see you there. Alright, ready to roll. Here we go. So I've gone for a slightly jauntier angle this time to stop me my stupid big melon getting in the way. Hopefully that should be slightly more pleasant viewing. Right, well here we are, our last visit to the museum. Alas. Well, this has been the real surprise of the whole series. How much entertainment this scenario has provided. It is generally thought of as a bit of a low point in the campaign. I couldn't disagree more after my experience. I mean, obviously I played it a bit before, but with Chaos decks, I don't know why it sings. It's a little bit of a shame I've lost Intel Report, as I said, because that would have been really, really handy, but that's okay, we've got some plans. So in terms of general strategy, I'd really like to get this action off. If I can find a way to get to the Combat 5 test, so to leave these clues here, I'm feeling a little bit on edge about this, and I don't think it's going to go that well, particularly with the lack of intel report. What I'd love to do is try and kind of almost rush it, and if I can get through there, I can get Woolstead is his name. Is it Woolstead? I don't want to misquote. There he is, Harold. He's the curator of the museum. Look at my lovely museum. Then that'd be great. Treasure hunter would be nice. I don't know. I think the one decision I'm going to make is if I get to the Necronomicon. I think I have dabbled enough times in the arcane, and I think I will be burning that book. Let's face it, if I don't burn the book, all that's going to happen is I'll leave it on the train. Nothing more annoying than leaving a book on a train. The only book I've ever left on the train was New York bestseller. What's it called? Blood. Tears and Sweat Socks, the Mick Foley autobiography, which is actually an incredibly good read. But yeah, sadly I left it on the train, so that's a bit sad. But I think I've got another copy. Anyway, right, that's a complete digression. Yeah, so that's the plan. Try and get it done. I'm not going to be afraid to resign. Let's see what we get as our opening hand, and that will dictate how we go through this. Right, here we go. Last trip to the museum. Thank you, museum, for all your entertainment. If I could ask one more request, it would be a nice, easy ride. Here we go. Narrow escape. Not amazing in this one because there's so few enemies, but there we go. Emergency cash, great. Treasure hunter, my man. He's a man, isn't it? Yes. The treasure hunter in Eldritch Horror used to be my favourite art on any card ever. Check it out if you want to see why. Logical reasoning, that's probably going to be Mulligans, and Desperate Search. Well, I'm a ways off being desperate. So I think the only keeper there really is Treasure Hunter. So let's see if we can get anything else. There's no fisty icons, are there? No. Lauren Ritter. Okay. That's quite tempting. Sacred Prayers. Oh no. Barmatage. Barmatage. Right, okay, good. And Dark Ritual. Right, okay, well, it's a mixture, isn't it? So I have got the option here to go all in on this this test. So what I could do is I could play Lonnie, then commit Dr. Hemi Armitage to the test, which would put me 6 on 5 and would be an absolutely superb start. I think that is almost certainly what I'm going to do. Here we go. No fool, sadly, apart from the one you're listening to right now. Okay, here we go then, Jenny. Good luck. Let's get going. So, first action, we will play Lonnie. Hello, Lonnie. Second action, we are going to... my one concern is that I've got absolutely no backup whatsoever if this goes wrong. I've talked myself out of it now. Is it too much of a risk? I think it might be, mightn't it? I mean, if that goes wrong, don't forget I can't gain resources. I could be stuck here. Whereas the treasure hunter will just get me through it straight away, won't it? Oh, we're having a U-turn. Okay, we'll play 1 for the treasure hunter. Treasure hunter is in play. Okay, we are investigating. We are 4 on 4. 4 on 3. Here we go. Second action. Boom! -1. That test would have passed if I'd done it. Third action. Oh, it's a fail. Okay, right. So, end of the upkeep phase. You must either pay 1 resource or discard treasure hunter. I'm not discarding treasure hunter. Upkeep versus cash. Right, I can't gain resources. So the first doom goes on. Let's see what we get. If this is a hunting horror, we're in for a rough ride. Oh, Terror from Beyond. Okay, I will say skills. That's fantastic. That old card. Good. All right, so next go. All right, well, we want to get these clues pretty smartish, so we'll commit Dark Ritual, which we ain't going to use. And it's 5 on 3. First action, 5 on 3. Oh, fail. Second action, I'll go 4 on 3. And if this fails, I'll commit Armitage. 4 on 3. I mean, -1 is pretty good at the moment, given my bag situation. -3 again. Okay, this time we're going to commit Henry Armitage. Oh dear, this is not turning into a classic yet, is it? So we are 6 on 3. Oh God. +1, of course it is. Okay, we get the clue. Right, let's spend that immediately and get a move on. Okay, there we go. We've got Adam Lynch back on our team. Look at the difference in demeanour of these two. The treasure hunter all up for it. Yes, take me to the treasure. And Adam Lynch is like, yeah, whatever. Can give a toss. Okay, here we go. Right, so that's the end of that turn. We have to spend 1 to keep the treasure hunter, which we will do. Upkeep, desperate search. Oh my goodness. We don't get a resource, do we? That's the whole point. I cannot gain resources, so I can't even use my ability. Second dim going on. Oh no. Oh, the hunting horror has appeared. This is just going badly, isn't it? Let's be honest about this. Let's not beat around the bush. This has not gone well. Where is the hunting horror? There it is. It comes in with his little card, his little bow tie. Okay, right. Now what? I mean, we can't just sit here, can we? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What is happening here? Is there a chance of us even doing this? Okay, I'm going to evade it. So this is my first action, evade. 3 on 2. +1, nice. That is evaded. First action, let me show you my cards. Don't know I'm hiding them for you. Second action, I'll move to the museum halls, which I think should have just been revealed. And then third action, we'll go to the security office. Make Adam Lynch feel at home. Oh man, look at those. Look at the shroud. Wow. Okay, so enemy phase. We reveal a token, and this guy may or may not wake up. May or may not wake up. Here we go. Does not wake up. Okay, upkeep. We have to spend 1 for the treasure hunter, but we do now get 2 back, and we get a card, and it is elusive. Oh, anything's possible with elusive in the game. Right, here we go. What happens next? Oh, great. Has this been shuffled? It has. Oh, add a deem to it. Oh, splendid. Okay. So the deem is advancing. All right, great stuff. What does this ability do? Look at the revealed side of an end. Oh, I can't even do that. That's one where I look at some of the exhibit halls that are in play. There are none in play, so that's just useless. So we're just investigating 3 times, really, aren't we? Okay, come on, treasure hunter, old buddy, don't let me down. We're 4 on 3. First action, investigate, 4 on 3. That is a cultist, which is -1. Second action. Skull, that's a -1. Okay, we've got 2 clues. That's good. We've got action now. I don't really know what to do with it. I don't see the point in playing emergency cash. Draw a card, I think, isn't it? Sleight of hand. What can I sleight in? Absolutely nothing. It has got a book icon. It has got agility icon. Okay, right. Hunting horror hunts. The clue is in the title. Find clothes. 2 resources. Here come the money. And then 15 goes on already, and we are advancing. Okay, so let's just remind ourselves what happens here. Add 1 deem to it. Okay. Not great. Right, do we shuffle the discard pile? We do. So those 2 little beauties are going to pop back in there. Great stuff. Right, what's the plan then, guys? Well, should we wait to see what our card is? Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. I mean, evasion feels pretty solid at the moment, doesn't it? I don't mind taking a couple of whacks. I'm happy to become desperate. I haven't got much of a health soak though, have I? So what we get? Oh, this card is hideous. Test willpower 3. The hunting horror is not in my location, so it's test 3. If you fail, discard top 5 cards or take 1 direct damage. Each of my allies take 1 direct damage. That ain't happening. Right, okay, so we're testing willpower. Can't commit that, so it's just 3 on 3. That's what that comes down to in the end. Let's see what we get. It is a pass. Who'd have thought? Right, okay. So we're going to move in, we're going to evade, and we're going to move again. Did I pay my 1 for the treasure hunter? I don't think I did. It's expensive, this treasure hunt, really. Okay, here we go. So first action, we will engage. There's not much parlaying going on here. I am going to commit to find clothes simply because I'd rather play the leather jacket. If it comes up, so we'll do that. We're 4 on 2. My second action. 4 on 2. Boom! Elder sign. +4. That's not great elder sign ability, really, is it? And then third action, we'll move in here. Okay, we'll probably get both these clues. You cannot investigate the admin office if you have 4 or fewer cards in your hand. That's okay. That's all right. That's right up our street. Okay, so we're going to see if the hunting horror wakes up. Well, he didn't, but he hasn't. Excellent. Right, so upkeep. We pay 1 for the treasure hunter. Oh, that's all we need. All we need. So what's that? After you take 1 or more horror, take 1 direct damage. Might have to just live with that for a minute. Or do I? Or should we see how the investigation goes and then we'll make a decision? Right, here we go. We investigate. Ready? We're investigating 4 on 2. 0. I mean, that is a pain, but I just cannot afford the time to deal with it right now. Go. We're doing it. We're doing it. 4 on 3 again. So, 4 on 2, that's a pass. I've got 1 action left. What do we do here? I'd love an extra action. I haven't got it. Do we draw a card? Do we play emergency cash finally? Just a quick sip of Coke, I think. Right, here's the deal. I'm getting attacked. This guy's hitting me, whatever happens. I guess I prefer him to hit me here so I can escape and hopefully get somewhere. So I don't really want to move. Emergency cash is a bit over the top at the moment. I think I might draw a card. Ooh, slip away. Let's remind ourselves what slip away do. Add your intellect, which is 4, to your evasion, which is 7. If you succeed by 2 or more and the evaded enemy is non-elite, it's not elite. Yeah, this is just a. Oh, it is elite. Oh, no, it's not elite. It is elite. I wanted it not to be elite. Okay, so there you go. Let's go in there. Right. Okay. So in flaps the hunting horror. So I will put a horror on my treasure. And I'll put the damage on my... No, I'm going to put the horror on myself, aren't I? Because I'm going to try and get desperate. Essentially, I'll just take 2 damage instead of 1. I'll take them both for now, just because there is that effect that can mean that people take 2 damage. Right. Okay, so Doom going on. Look to attach location with most clues. I'm going to put it on the museum entrance. Feel my irony, right? Okay, okay. So to us, so we need to evade this guy. We need this to hit. Really, don't we? So do we try slip away or do we save that? Sleight of hands, looking a bit dodge. Really feels like elusive should be saved for later. Oh, there were so many options. I don't know what to do. I wish I had narrow escape in my hand now. That'd be good. Right, sleight of hand. I don't think is going to get any action now. Plus, if I commit sleight of hand, it guarantees I'll draw my power. So, okay, first action. We are 4 on 2. -1. Okay, no need to commit that. Do I stick around and get rid of my psychosis, or do I try and get away? Ooh, I can feel myself erring on the side of caution here, which is an unusual feeling. Yeah, I've got to get rid of the psychosis. Okay, I realise that's a bit odd because I should have done that before, but there we go. So, enemy face. Let's see if he wakes up. Please don't wake up. He hasn't woken up. Nice. So, he now wakes up, doesn't attack. I get a card, which is the mighty resourceful. I gain 2 resources, but only gain 1 because my treasure hunter, who I've got to keep happy. Here we go. What do we get? Crit chill. Ooh. Oh no. Treasure hunter, it looks like he might be making an exit, which is terrifying news. Absolutely nothing I can do about this, and I'm now testing. Oh my word. Discard an asset you control. Oh, there's going to be a choice coming up here. Let's go. We're 3 on 4. We could do the narrow sign of a +1. It's... Oh no. It's the blooming cultist. What does that do? If you fail, search the encounter, take discard pile of void and spawn at your location. That's fine. That's happening anyway. Right, so here's the problem. We've got to discard an asset we control. Well, from the very start of this campaign, I've said I don't want to add tokens. However, does anyone here see a way that I can complete this without the treasure hunter? I guess I have got quite a few intellect icons, haven't I? And I could do that stupid thing where I cycle my deck. Okay, my gut is saying keep my bag in good order. Okay, there we go. That's bad. Right, so we are invading and we need this to work, so we're going to use resourceful. So we are 4 on 2. 4 on 2, boom. Oh, where were you a moment ago? -+1, right. Second action, move. Okay, now we get into the slightly weird part of the game, where we start just getting out loads of rooms, none of which we're going to go into. So it's first action, second action. Oh, excuse me. Third action. we draw the first exhibit hole, which will not be the location we desire. Okay, right, so enemy phase. You have to take care of this deed at some point. Oh no, see if he wakes up. Please don't. No, he hasn't. Excellent. That's bought me enough time to get into a room, hopefully. Okay, so upkeep, logical reasoning. Again, those two real power icons would have made all the difference. I get 2 resources. I'm loaded. 4th doom going on. If the hunting horror is in play, add 1 doom to it. Okay. Well, look, that's 1 turn. It would take me more than a turn to kill it. It's just not. It's not happening, is it? So, okay. My plan here, I think, is to spend 2 clues and then move into that 3rd location. Pray it's a good one. I guess I could spend a 4th one and elusive, although you can't elusive into unrevealed locations, can you? No. All right. Okay, let's go for it. Exhibit hall. What we got? Oh, it's got 2 clues. It's got enormous shroud, and if I fail a skill test, I lose an action. It's not ideal, is it? No, it's not. Okay, so the hunting horror moves in. I get even more money. Maybe it's time to start using Lonnie, although I've left it too late now. What do we get as our card? Daring Manoeuvre. Okay, I've got some intellect icons here that might help me out. We put our 6th doom on. So we get locked door. Okay, well that's that. That's my fault for laughing at the the locked door earlier. Oh right, well now here's a how do you do. I mean, it's really living on a prayer now, isn't it? Because okay, I go in, I evade, I spend a clue. That seems alright, doesn't it? Let's do it. So move in, evade. Oh, I was just going to evade him then, as if I didn't have to do a test. Is now the time to play slip away? No, we'll save slip away for the last minute. We'll commit daring manoeuvre, so we are 4 on 2. Boom, what a commit. First action, 2nd action, and 3rd action. I will spend the clue to get the 4th location into play, which hopefully is the one we're after. Okay, let's see if Matey Boy wakes up. Oh. Matey Boy does not wake up. Right, then he wakes up by himself. Upkeep, fence. Is an agility icon. Oh, look at the money we've got. And there you go, it's a 7th doom going on. So let's see what happens. Add 1 doom to the hunting horror. Shuffle the encounter discard part into the deck. Okay. How many more times are we going to get slithering behind you come up? All right. Okay. Okay, my plan is, if we can make this work, evade, play Lonnie, and then move in. That'd be nice. Is this the crucial evade? This is not the crucial evade, so we won't do that. Let's see what card we get first. Twist of Fate. Right, we'd love the one that gives us the horror, because that would make us desperate. So we really want a skull, a cultist, a tablet, or the auto fail. Here we got a +1. Nothing happens, right? Okay, here we go. So we are evading. Let us commit fence. So we are 4 on 2. First action, boom. Second action, we're playing Lonnie. Of course, the entirety of this plan depends on the 1 in 3 chance that this is the right location. But do you know what? Do you know what, guys? We're about to find out. Here we go. Ready? Moving in for my 3rd action, and it is. Dun, dun, dun. It's the Medusa exhibit. There's 1 clue there. I suppose that's a silver lining, isn't it? Right, okay. After you fail a skill test, while investigating this location, discard an asset you control. That would really, really suck. I'll worry about that when the time comes. Okay, here we go. Hunting Horror wakes up. Well, does he wake up? have a look. He doesn't wake up, so he's going there. Okay, upkeep. Let God sort him out. 2 resources. Second doom going on. What do we got? Twist of Fate again. Come on, hit me with that token so I can get desperate. 0. What does that do? 1 damage. 4-0 is not a positive number. Right, okay. Absolutely, we need to hit this clue. We're currently 3. We commit, slip away to get 4. We lose this, we lose Lonnie. I don't have any assets I can chuck in there just to cover Lonnie. We need it. Now, am I doing the right thing by using slip away? I think so. I think I am. Here we go, this is it. 4 and 2, this is pretty crucial. Skull, pass, beautiful. So, that was my first action. Now what? Now what? Do we draw cards? Second action, we draw a card. Oh, what I didn't do at the moment I did that, I knew that was a bad idea. Oh. Okay, attach the location farthest from you. Okay, we'll put it in the admin office because it's got a low shroud. Great, thank you very much. And then we get this, you owe me 1. Okay, right, so Hunting Horror moves in. Then what happens? Then he attacks me, of course. So that is a horror. Damage is now getting a slight concern. So I've got 3 of each left. Upkeep. Oh, Hand of Fate. Amazing. I'll give that kind of good read in a second. 2 resources. Let's just see what happens and I'll read Hand of Fate. I'll take a slight pause. Okay, test willpower 5. Discard that many cards on top of your deck. Not going to commit anything here, I don't think. No. Let's go for it. -2, so I've lost by 4. Here we go. What have we lost? 1, down 2, 3, down 4. Alright, I'm going to take a slight pause and a quick think. Okay, I feel like I sort of want to go all in on this one. I'm going to ignore searching for Izzy, because actually, do you know what? Another trauma right now would have been amazing. So I think I'm going to ignore it this time. I could spend time evading and then moving and so on, but time is ticking. So I feel like I'm going to do a really, really weak use of elusive. And just elusive here, spend the clue, move in. If the guy attacks me, if we get the right place and the guy comes to attack me, I can play Hand of Fate, get some bless in the bag, and then fight with Lonnie, and then just try and get the clue, see if it works. So let's do that. Here we go. First action, we are going to move here. So that's not an action, sorry. First action, we'll spend a clue. You get the location into play. I've got an action left here. I guess you might as well just move. Second action. Oh, it is the right one. It is the right one. Okay, you can tell that I'm starting to get a bit excited about this. So here we go. If an investigator enters the exhibit hall, advance. Right, search the account deck, discard pile. And there he is. Right, so we are trying to kill him. Here we go. So we've got 1 action left. We are 4 on 2. It's not bad. It's not bad odds. He has got retaliate, but 4 and 2. Well, actually, the skulls are now -3, so we are going to commit something here. We're going to commit. You owe me 1, and we're going 5 on 2. First attack. Suddenly, this is not looking impossible. Oh, look at that. That was a good commit. That's 1 damage. All right, so he attacks me, so I will play Hand of Fate to cancel it, and we put 2 bless in the bag. Lovely, lovely card. Upkeep. What do I get? The Fool. Brilliant. Thank you, the Fool. 2 resources. 4th doom going on. What's the card? Slithering behind you. Add a doom to it. We just lost a turn, but hopefully we're going to kill him this turn. All right, let's go for it. First action. We're attacking. We're committing. Let God sort them out. This is 5 on 2. Oh, what does that do? -1. Return 1 of your clues to the current location. I have no clues. Joke is on you, tablet. Next attack. I have nothing I can commit. This is pretty bad. We are 4 on 2. Please be nice. Boom! Right, excellent. He's out for the moment. I've got 2 actions left to get both these clues. We're not desperate. We're just going to go for it. We're 3 on 3. We need a bit of fortune here. That isn't it. That is a -1. Okay, upkeep. Here we go. Lupara. 2 resources. Where are all the intellect icons? Here we go. What have we got? Surge. Arcane Barrier. That's right. I'm not planning to leave this place. Right. We need intellect icons. Do we start drawing cards? Let's go for it. First action, we draw rerecord sort now. Second action, we draw burglary. Second action, we investigate by committing burglary. We are 5 on 3. Come on, please. 5 on 3. Tablet. Nice. There's a clue. Oh, this scenario is always so close. Here we go. Upkeep. Thermos. Not going to be played in a month of Sundays. 2 resources. 5th Doom going on. What do we get as our card? Crit Chill. Alright. Okay, we'll commit. Logical Reasoning. And the Thermos. The Thermos joke would have to wait another time. This is 6 on 4. 6 on 4. That's pass. Good. Well, all I've got to do now is pass 1 intellect test. Surely all this money should be enough to buy me a success in this test. Here we go. Let's draw a card. Faustian Bargain. Commit it. 4 on 3. Come on. 4 on 3. Have it. Boom! It's there. Excellent. We've done it. It's too dangerous to keep around. We have to destroy it. Absolutely. Chuck that book in the bin. Not interested in all that nonsense. Right, okay. Whew, okay, I'm going to get my breath back and I'll come back to you with the debrief. And there we have it. A win. I have to put that down as. Obviously not a perfect win, but a pretty good win. Wow, do you know what? I think we've won this every single time we played it, which is just nuts. So, quick talk through. Adam Lynch maintained his useless streak, so I'm absolutely delighted never to see him again. Treasure Hunter, what a great card. I'd love to see another one of those. Really, really good. I think the only issue I've got here is competition for ally slots. But you know, if you know the scenario well enough, then Treasure Hunter at the right time can be absolutely bonkers, and Jenny loves him. Lonnie Ritter didn't really. I have got a couple of items. Well, no, I've got a jacket. That's it. But I don't care. That +1 to the fight was good enough to really help me with that out. Expensive, but again, we don't care about the expense. Searching for Izzy could have made it work, I guess. Yeah, maybe not. Time is ticking incredibly quickly there. 1 mental trauma, that's fine. That puts us on 2. 2 locations with experience, double that up, that gives me 4, and I am burning the book. So, I'm not quite sure what that leaves me with. I'll do the calculations, I'll put it into the old back computer and let you know what it comes up with. But yeah, generally I'm quite happy with that. Hand of Fate is great. Elusive, yeah, I know Elusive has been changed slightly, although to be fair, I don't think I break the rules there, because I think the taboo is all to do with distance. I probably could have played that a little bit better, resourceful. Didn't really have anything going on, sleight of hand or anything like that. Yeah, good. All right, I like it. So we're going to go straight onto that train. I mean, this is like the most carefree train. This is the most carefree train journey I'm going on, because the only person I stand to lose is Henry Armitage, and also. Yeah, depending on how quickly you can get through it, you can be a bit cheeky here with searching for Izzy. If you can get beyond the midpoint of the train, then actually you can just dip that off and not worry too much about it. All right, let's go catch the train. I'll see you there. All right, there we go. That was the train. So I'm recording this straight after. Yeah, really buzzing after that one. That was cool. That was some cool Arkham going on. I don't feel like I was wildly fortunate at any point, or wildly unfortunate. Came down to the wire, like all good games of Arkham should. Yeah, nice stuff. Okay, so The only thing I should probably say before I do this is I haven't removed all the level 5 cards from this deck. So there is a chance a level 5 card deck will come up, in which case I will obviously reject it. I have replaced the copies of the Fool and Burglary, so they could come up again. 4 XP to spend. Okay, so we get to the train. What do we want to see for the train? Yeah, I tell you what, just something I could spend the money on would be amazing. So let's have a look and see what we get. All right, good luck, Jenny. Here we go. 4 XP to go. Okay. All right. So okay, we seem to be going into some sort of tarot combo. Let's see what's going on here. Moon pendant. Okay, fair enough. Great art. You have one additional tarot slot. Well, that's great. Each non-weakness tarot asset in your hand or committed to a skill test gains 2 wilds. That's not awful. That has turned a useless card into an unexpected courage. It's just a phenomenally long way of doing it. But hey, fun card. Oh my goodness, it is Tristan Botley. Wow, nothing's ever going to be the same, Vito. Who is Vito? Oh, do you think Vito is his dog? There we go. Okay, right, so let's have a little look at this guy. So he's expensive for a start. That's the first thing that's leaping at me. Okay, after your turn begins, choose 2 skills. Until the start of your next turn, you gain +1 for each of those skills. That's pretty good. That's got to be good. What's the catch? After any skill test ends in which a total of 3 or more curse or bless tokens were revealed, playing from your hand at no cost. Okay, right. So that's just not going to happen. That'd be a great moment if it does. Not for me, but when you're playing. But yeah, all right. What a weird couple of upgrades that is. Tristan, I could absolutely afford him. He's got some nice damage soak. That is the guy, isn't it? That is the guy who worked for FFG. And I've forgotten his name. Ethan, I think it was. Cool guy who was always doing lots of demos at Gen Con and stuff like that. Anyway, there we go. The whole point of this is for me to play cards I've never played before. Those are 2 cards I've never played before. Neither of which particularly feel at home in this deck. But there we go. Let's see what we get. All right. So after I've done this, I'll quickly whiz through the deck and see if there is anything that makes Tristan work for his second ability. But you know what? His first ability is good enough for me. What are we losing? Leather jacket. Oh, Lonnie will be distraught with that. Okay, fine. Well, I've cancelled out the soak. It does make Lonnie a little bit less useful. Excellent. Standing revelation. Completely pointless card. 1 intellect icon. Not great news. However, if I can get Tristan into play, I can boost my intellect every single time. That's going to be really interesting with Tristan, isn't it? Because I can have 2 4s and 2 3s. That feels very, very strong indeed. All right, okay. Well, let's just take those to one side. Let's just quickly look through all the Bless and Curse tech I have. So we've got Hand of Fate. If I could cancel a massive attack, not the band, then we could get him into play. I'll tell you who springs to mind. What's his name? Yogg. If we get as far as Yogg, then that'd be insanely useful. No. Well, that seals a load of curse. That's the exact opposite of what I want. No. Faustian Bargain puts 2 curse in the bag. Yeah, it's not happening, is it? There's nothing else now. Something I've forgotten. All right, okay, so he's there for the ability, not for the second ability. And yeah, check out my lovely new pendant. Right, okay, let's go catch that train, guys. I will see you there. And here we are. We're at the train. I'm just doing my last bits of preparation. While I'm doing that, I'll just quickly talk about this scenario. This scenario is amazing, although I've not been having a good time with it on this series at all. Really scary, really tense. Can completely screw you. Yeah, it's just a tough classic Arkham scenario. Really love the theme of it. Really love the bits flying out the back of the train. It's so much fun. I had a wonderful play with it with 3 friends once at a convention, and it remains one of my favourite plays. But that being said, it can completely, get ready for this, derail your campaign. There we go. Just thought of that pun on the spot. That's good, isn't it? You completely derail your campaign because you just lose everything if you if you lose this campaign. You lose all your books, all your allies, and everything. One thing I did discover though last time is if you let time run out. Is this right? If you let time run out, you don't take a trauma. I can't quite remember what that was now. Yeah, I think if you get blown out the back of the train, you don't actually take a trauma. You do get the weakness, but it's better to be blown. Well, in my situation, it's better to be blown out the back of the train than take any trauma. Anyway, here we go. We're good to go. We're not going to say a huge amount. I don't really need to say anything about those upgrades. They're a bit bonkers. Got some expensive friends, isn't she, old Jenny? Right. Oh, this is a handful of nearly useless. Two amazing cards and 3, in this particular situation, completely useless cards. So we'll not be keeping that. We'll not be keeping resourceful. Resourceful is great, of course, I know, but I've only got one. That is the only survivor card in the deck. Let God sort them out. Well, I've got 2 of them. So if God wants me to sort them out, then he needs to give me 2 copies of that, doesn't he? Let's see what we get. Armitage. Nice. Desperate Search, well, we're ever getting closer to starting Desperate, aren't we? And last card is Say Your Prayers. Okay, I mean, 1 Desperate skill is a bit of a pain, 2 is not great at all. However, I have got Henry Armitage, have got Hand of Fate. Let's just see what happens. All right, good luck, Jenny. What is our first location? It is... Okay, so relatively high shroud. That's not great news. After you enter it, you take 2 horror. Well, I haven't entered it, so that's no problem whatsoever. Okay, this could be a bit of a difficult start, actually. We'll just check the tokens, or we'll turn it to easy and standard. So at the moment, skulls are -1, so that's a fail. Cultist is if you fail and it's your turn, lose all remaining actions. That sucks. Tablet is -2, add 1 doom to a nearest cultist enemy. And Elder Things I haven't got any of, so there we go. Right, so it looks like it's going to be 1 investigation, committing Henry, and then a couple of hit and hopes, yeah? You happy with that, guys? All right, good luck, everybody. Let's go for it. Committing Henry Armitage. We got 5 on 3. I'd like to get out this first card on my first turn, if possible. So here we go, 5 on 3. That is, oh, it's rolling. It's a -2. What a commit. Lovely stuff. Okay, now we're on our own. This is 3 on 3. We shall draw a card. Let's draw a card. See what we get. Lonnie. Oh, all right, Lonnie. Perhaps I'll play you, actually, Lonnie. Get you into play. Just in case some sort of beastie turns up. Okay, right, here we go. Everything's in shot, isn't it? Upkeep. Another narrow escape. One of my favourite cards of the game. I get 2 resources. The first doom is going on. Let's see what we get. It is a helpless passenger. Put helpless passenger in play at the location on your left or in your location if you cannot. Oh, these guys. Okay, and he surges into rotting remains. Oh, that's pretty good actually, because if I can get desperate, I can use Desperate Search. I love it. Plus I've got Lonnie for a bit of soak. It's all good. 0. That is a pass. Of course it is. Right, okay, so we're going to grab this helpless passenger, or do we just leave him? Oh, I don't know. Let's draw a card. We want to try and find another intellect icon, if possible. That's Psychosis. Oh, no. Oh, God. I'm going to have to get rid of the Psychosis, aren't I? Oh, awful start. Upkeep, what do we get? My guns. 2 resources. Whoa, we're up to 5. Okay, what do we get? It is place 2 doom on the nearest cultist enemy. If there are no cultist enemies, search the encounter deck and find a cultist enemy. No. Okay. Right. Oh, that has created quite an issue. Now, let me just check the wizard. At the end of the Mythos phase, plus place 2. So he's going to come with the doom anyway. So we might as well go for the little guy. But we now have to get this clue. Otherwise, we are going out the back of the train, and this will be close to the least exciting play we've ever had. Okay, we are 3 on 3. That really sucks. We could commit our guns. Now that is a horrible thing to do, but what choice do we have? I think we've got to go for it. Okay, here we go. Oh, gutting. 4 on 3. Oh no, it's auto fail. We're stuffed. We are stuffed. We're actually stuffed already. Second action. This is 3 on 3. This has to hit, otherwise we're doomed. Oh, it's a 0. We got it. Oh my god. And then we run in. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, lots of things are going to happen here, none of which are particularly good. Right, let's have a look at this place. This place has got one clue. Right, after you enter, you must either discard one card from your hand with at least one question mark, which I don't have, or take one horror or damage. Well, I'll take the horror on myself. I'll put the damage on Lonnie. Okay, so that's happened. Now this guy is the end of my turn. So this guy attacks me, does a damage, which will go on myself. All right, upkeep, cookery. Oh, you never know. 2 resources, and then the 4th doom gets added. Right, okay, so helpless passenger goes, which means I take a horror, which I'll also put on myself. And then this location goes. Oh my goodness, what a start! I lose both my clues, and that's it. All right. Oh god, and we get a mythos card. Terror from Beyond. Okay, I can. Oh, that's not an easy choice, actually, is it? Okay, I think it will have to be. Oh wow. Oh, it has to be assets, doesn't it? Unfortunately. There we go. Right, so we can redo. We're just getting this guy straight away. Or what we could do is we could investigate, take an attack of opportunity, then use narrow escape to bop him. And we could even evade him. There we go. There we go. That's the mistake I made last time, isn't it? I didn't evade these guys. I attacked them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to investigate. So I'm investigating 3 on 1, and I'll play narrow escape to cancel the attack of opportunity. So here we go. 3 on 1. That is a -4. That's a fail. That is really not great. Oh no, it's I'm being a fool. I get +1 to the next skill test you perform this turn. Fine, okay, so the skill test I performed this turn. Why have I forgotten how this card works? I'm just going to pause. Yeah, well, I remember that, yeah. It gives me +2 to that investigation test, so I do get the clue. Right. So, do I hit, or do I evade? It doesn't really make a difference, does it? Either way, I'm going to have to. That's hitting. Come on, 4 on 3. 4 on 3. -3. Second go. 4 on 3. The auto fail has decided to make an appearance in quite a big way. Right, okay, so he's attacking me. I take a damage. I'm more worried about time than, to be honest, than my health. Daring maneuver. It's not doing much, is it? 2 resources, they're good. We like resources. First doom going on. What do we got? Ancient Evil. Second doom going on. Okay, we're already up against it in a massive way. Let's get this full. Right, we're attacking 5 on 3. First action 5 on 3. Cultist -1. If you fail, I don't. Right, second action. We're moving. We could do with the one where you have to spend money to get it. Here we go. What is it? Oh, it's a Shroud of 4. After you enter the passenger car, you must give it 2 fists. I don't have 2 fists, so I have to take 2 damage. That's really bad news. Also, I'm stuck in a room with ridiculous shroud. So first action, second action, third action. Well, it has to be, doesn't it? 7 on 4. That's pretty good. It's pretty good odds. 7 on 4. Let's have it. 7 on 4. Oh no. I really felt that one. That was awful. This is a stupid place. Right, okay, anyway, upkeep. Elusive, not going to do much for me, I'm afraid. Resource, 2 resources, not doing much for me either. Doom advances. Okay, skulls are now -3. Let's see what we get. It's the grappling horror, right. So, what I could do here is I could investigate. Cancel attack opportunity with, what's it called? Now escape. Let's put that back there. Then hopefully pass the investigate test. If I don't, then I just don't know what happens. And then we'll deal with what happens next after that. So I'm going to investigate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to commit elusive 6. 6 on 4. First action, 6 on 4. 6 on 4. -1. Got it. Okay, second action. Guess we're trying to evade. 3 on 2. Awful. Nice. Third action, move. Ooh, it's edgy, isn't it? Please be the one where I have to spend money. Yes, it is the one that you have to spend money. Excellent stuff. And it's a victory point. Sweet. Okay, right. Upkeep. He wakes up. I get, oh, my lovely moon pendant. 2 resources, which is doing absolutely nothing at all. It hasn't even got any, icons on it. Let's see, who do we get? Choose and shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck. Discard top 3 cards. So that is Lonnie going. Oh, will he be back? That's the question. Oh dear. If Lonnie appears, I'm going to take 2 horror, which is going to put me on the edge. Dear. Oh dear. Please don't be Lonnie. Let's see what we get. Ready? 1. Treasure Hunter. That's a shame. 2. It's Lonnie. That's a real massive shame. 3. Logical Reasoning, which could have helped me with the horror. That's really bad news. But we're on. Let's go. So 3 resources to gain that clue. Second action. What is this one going to be? Do I draw a card first? I'm thinking about the icons. What have we already had? We've already had the one that asks for books. We've already had the one that asks for fists. If it's the one that asks for agility, I'm pretty sure that does damage, which I can bear. So I think I'm just going for it. So second action, move in. Yeah, it's the one that asks for agility, which is a bit of a shame. So I'm going to take 2 damage. So I am circling the drain in quite a serious way here. Okay, right. So what do? I moved, and just start investigating. 3 on 1. I want to stay ahead of this horror. Cultist, -1. Beautiful. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty sure I shouldn't have all these clues. I don't think it really matters for my character. Okay, so grappling horror moves. Upkeep. Let God sort, man. Oh my god. 2 resources. And a doom. We got a serious problem here. Okay, I will get rid of assets. Sorry, moon pendant, you're gone. Right, here we go. So we are investigating. We need both these to hit really. First, 3 on 1. That's a -2. Great. Second action, 3 on 1. Please be nice. That's nice. Okay, third action, we're moving. Now, the only one we haven't seen is the willpower icons, and I've got Say Your Prayers. So, fingers crossed, this should be okay. It is. It's 2 clues with a shroud of 2. Discard a card with 2 willpower icons or take 2 horror. I will certainly do that. Okay, alright, enemy phase. Upkeep. Sleight of hand doing nothing for me, although it has got an insect icon. Gain 2 resources. I've got so much money, it's ridiculous. Each investigator location loses 1 action. Each investigator at your location with 4 more damage also discards an asset he controls. I mean, that's me, but I don't have any assets. Right. Okay, we need some luck here. Let's go. First action. We can still block the attack. That's important. 4 on 2. Come on. Help me out here. 4 on 2. That's a tap it. That's a clue. Third action, because I lost an action, didn't I? Yeah, 3 on 2 this time. -1, oh my god, I don't believe it. Right, okay. He moves in. We will play Hand of Fate. To cancel that attack, we put 2 Bless in the bag. Right, now that's interesting. I've got 2 Bless in my hand. I'm not convinced I took the Bless out last time I did that, so I'm just going to pause the video. No, I didn't. There were already 2 Bless in there from the last scenario, so I don't need to add any more. That has been cheating. Right, okay. Upkeep. You owe me 1. Well, it can help me with the evasion. Bit more money. Doom advances. Let's not forget to get rid of my clues this time. those two go. I have got a victory point. Excellent stuff. Let's just check there's nothing else going on here. Nope. All right. See what we get. Okay. Okay, spawn to the location on your right, or your location if there is no location on your right. Unfortunately, there is, and it is the blooming engine room. Oh man, this is a disaster. Okay, well, let's just keep going. We're going to evade this guy. We need this to hit. This is 4 on, what's it, 4 and 2. 4 and 2, -1, that has hit. Right, now look, there is actually one of the engine rooms just lets you win. You just have to survive 2 encounter cards. So the question is, do I take a card first, or do I just go for it? I'm going to take a card first. If it's searching for Izzy, then I'll be annoyed. It's just Thermos. Okay. Okay, it's the Thermos. Right, we move in. That might have been a horrible mistake I've just made, actually. But that's the risk I took. Okay, so we've got a fun test to make, haven't we? So we can either test foot to avoid mental, or fist to avoid physical. We have test fist to avoid physical. We have 4 on 3. Okay, that's -4. It's a significant fail, so we've got physical trauma to pick up. And here we go. Right, let's see what we get. Which one is it? Oh my god, it's the one with all the clues in the world. Alright, okay, not great news. Again, what's it called? The intel report would have been fantastic there. Okay, anyway, upkeep phase, he wakes up. He engages me. I've got fence. Not really seeing how that's a great help. I suppose it has got an agility icon. Let's see what we get here. Frozen fear. Oh, yeah, okay. Cool. Right, well, we'll evade. Make sure I take 2 actions. I am dead here, by the way, just so we're clear. Or am I? Or could I use my Thermos? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh no, I can't, because I won't be able to play it and use it. Oh, that's a shame. I'll play it anyway, just for fun. And then I can take the Thermos joke, and it won't be a completely wasted time. Okay, I have evaded. Unfortunately, because of that, I've only got 1 action left. I'm going to play the Thermos. Let's just read the Thermos. Spend 1 supply, exhaust Thermos, heal 1 damage from investigate at your location. 2 damage if he or she has 2 or more physical trauma. Yeah, it wouldn't have done anything, but I'm going to play it anyway, for fun. Right, here we go. Here comes the Thermos joke. If you've seen Soccer AM, you know this joke, but here it comes. Jenny Barnes walks into a casino with a Thermos, and the pit boss says to her, "What's that?" And she says, "It's my Thermos." And he's like, "Well, what's the Thermos?" "Oh, it's really clever. It keeps warm things warm and cold things cold." "Oh, right, what have you got in it then?" The pit boss asks. 2 cups of tea and a choc ice. Whee! There we go. Anyway, as if reflecting your feeling on that joke, the grappling horror moves in and immediately kills me. So I will take that as a physical trauma. No, I'll take it as a mental trauma, and of course I'm taking a physical trauma anyway. Oh, there we go, we're out. It was a blimmin' brave attempt, actually, it has to be said. Just out of interest, let me just check and see if my engine car knowledge was right. Oh no, all it meant was it had low shroud. Oh, it would have been a disaster anyway, so I'm not going to worry too much about that. Okay, good stuff, guys. Fun play. Trauma is picking up. So it kind of feels like Jenny is going to be very similar to, who was it? Zoe, who we had to abandon because of trauma. Frankly, it will come down to how Blood and Water goes. I think I'll call a win there, means I carry on. I think a lose there means we will stop Jenny's wonderful campaign. Okay, there we go. That's it for the debrief. I don't think I need to go over that too much. I think that played pretty well. Actually, I'm quite chuffed with thinking quite deeply about what icons we use. I could have just done with a bit more soak. Where were all the big boys? Whoa! Look at the next card. Fine clothes. The Fool. Yeah, there was Leo. He would have made a difference, really. He would have made a massive difference. Tristan could have made a difference. They were all hiding near the bottom. All right, guys, there we go. I hope you enjoyed that. Feedback is always welcome. No, actually, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking here. No, that's silly. I will take 2 physical trauma and no mental trauma. So that will put me on 3 and 2. Otherwise, it's just a little bit it's a little bit one-sided, especially as those desperate skills could go just flying out of the deck. Oh, we also get this, don't we? This is what you get for falling off a train. So yeah, all right, there we go. And we're also late to dunnage, so it's all good news. But you know what the good news is? Oh yeah, no, sorry, there's a bit more. We've also lost Armitage. So he's gone. But we did not lose the book because we didn't have the book. So there we go. Okay, guys, have a lovely week. I'll try and keep them a little bit more regular now. I realise there's a bit of a gap between these two, but hopefully next week or the week after, I will put out Blood on the Altar. All right, guys, have a lovely weekend. Stay safe, and yeah, see you around.